Welcome along to another Nextbase dashcam review video. In this video today we're going to be reviewing the Nextbase 322 and we're going to do the same as we always do. Start with an unboxing, then we're going to go through the setup, have a look at the app, have a look at some of the features, have a quick overview of the camera, and then we will see some footage once we have finished of the camera in action and how it looks. So start off with the unboxing. This is a full 1080p. It's got the click and go pro mount, so it's got GPS, it's got a 2.5 inch screen built in, it's got GPS and speed location. This has got Wi-Fi and it's emergency response, so you can connect it to your phone, so if you're in an accident it will notify the emergency services. So this is the 322GW. Nice box, nice and shiny. We reviewed the 222 the other day with the rear view camera. This is also able to fit this device. The rear view camera plugs in the end. So if you want to see the video of that, check the link in the description for the playlists for the Nextbase. As always, you get your quick start guide. Just tells you insert your SD card, fitting it to the windscreen, quick setup, stick it on, level it up, quick setup guide. To lock the file, click the red button at the bottom and it will lock that file so you can't delete over it, and then it just gives you the different mounting options. And that's the app that we will be downloading in a minute, and then that's some of the settings that you can set up through the app, and just instructions of what to do afterwards. So that's the instructions. Dive straight into the camera. Nice looking camera. As I was saying, the external camera will plug in there, and that's rear view facing. But if you look at the camera, you're going to want this either, it goes that way around, so you see the rear view camera goes on this side. So when you put this up on the windscreen, either the camera on this side sits behind your rear view mirror, or if you have it on the right hand side, it just points straight in your face and you don't actually get rear view, and it's also quite obtrusive on the driver's side. And if you have it below your rear view mirror, it's then in the line of sight, and you've also got this other bulky camera plugged in the end. So not the best idea to use the extra camera, as we looked at in the last video. So you get a screen protector, and then this is where our mount connects to. So we shall remove that for the moment. And we have a sticker on the back, we'll leave that there for the minute. And then in the box, you'll need to supply a SD card. This does not come with one. As normal, goes into the ends, and this will be up to a 32 gig, I believe, on the 322. Most of the others are up to a 32 gig, and you just pop it in, there we go, like that, and then that's in. Get your windscreen mount, cable, USB cable for your computer, secondary mount. If you don't want to stick it on the windscreen, you can use this, so you can use it in the second vehicle. And as always, they give you a spare sticky, which is nice, and a small trim tool just to help you run the cables. So this is your mount you'll most likely use. This has got the GPS antenna built into here as well, so this will give you GPS location. And this is the magnetic mount, so that's it, as they call it, the quick click and go. Nice mounting system, means you can take the camera off if you're a bit worried about it getting stolen. I picked this camera up from Halfords for $79.99, so good price for this camera at the moment. It's reduced down from $100 to $79.99. So I'm going to power this up with a USB cable, which plugs into just here. if I put it in the right way around. And we have power. It comes to life. There we go, it's recording, as you can see there in the bottom left hand corner. This is take a photo, you just tap the screen, and then it is touchscreen. So now it's to lock it, you push the red button down here, and that will lock the file. You can stop recording, and then it brings up your other options, so you can play recorded video or open your menu. And then here's our menu. So you've got video settings, driver assistance, setup, and MyNextbase, so you can set the app up. In here we have our screensaver, alerts, recording history, and setting up parking mode. And then you can turn parking mode on or off, and then this will then sit on the windscreen. If the car is knocked or jolted, this will then go into recording mode, and it will record for a set period of time and hopefully catch anybody damaging your vehicle and driving off. So that's the idea of parking mode. So if you turn that on, it will then record when your car is parked and bumped into. Then we come over to language, time zone, which is automatically set up using the satellites, country you live in, set up time and date, speed limits, screen dimming, so you can set it to dim at night, device sounds, turning them off, and then auto power on and off, so if you want it to turn on and off with the car, or if you just want it to stay on. And then format the SD card, keep user settings, system information, and return everything to default settings. Well, this is new, so we don't need to worry about that. So that's your menu option on the actual unit itself. So screensaver, you can turn it on or off, and then that will just turn the screen off, or just put a speed up for when you're driving down the road, so you can have it a GPS speed. Alerts is just going to be on and off if you want it to beep at you. This will also, when you harsh brake or do something erratic, this will lock the video file for you as well, so you've got that. If somebody's pulled out in front of you and you had to slam the brakes on, it will automatically save that video file for you and won't let you write over it until you say it's okay. So that's the basics. Driver assistance, you'll set that up through your phone, so if you're in an accident, then you can hit play video. Set the length you want each video to record for, so that'll be like a 1, 2 or 3 minutes. Set the resolution, you want to make sure that's on the highest, 1080p at 60 frames. Exposure, and if you want it to record you or not record you, so you can have your audio recorded on or off. Here in this screen, where you've got your resolution, so you can record at 1080p, and you've got your video length, exposure and microphone on and off to record the audio. You can also add a timestamp to the screen, a GPS stamp to the screen, a speed stamp, a model stamp, so if you want it written what unit you're using, dual files, so it will save multiple files for you. Enter your number plate, so your number plate will also display on the screen, so if you're using multiple dash cams in multiple vehicles, you have got the option of having your number plate on there. Set time lapse, so you can actually have this unit recording for a set amount of time, taking less photo, like photo time lapse probably. And then you can also set your G sensor setting to how shock sensitive the device is for when the car's parked. So that's just some extra menu that I discovered which I didn't see earlier on. So come back through this, and then we have got MyNextbase. So now we'll get the app set up for this. So here's the app, and you can see that it's Nextbase Connect, Nextbase camera viewer. So we're just going to install this and then just go through the setup. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, and thumbs up are appreciated. We have a 322. Okay, let me just have a look at this. Connect to your dash cam requires location, allow location information. Allow Nextbase to, yep, I'm going to allow it to use location, searching for dash cam. There we are. See, it's just found it there. It's asking us to allow them to connect together via Bluetooth. So I've just clicked yes. Paired with the Nextbase. That's it. It's asking us to make sure that they're same units. Already up to date. Your dashcam has the latest firmware version installed. Fantastic. And there we are. Live view is available. Compatible with Nextbase rear camera modules. Yep, as we said earlier on about that. Live view is available. Tap to enable. A high-speed connection will be started. So now they are connecting to each other via a Wi-Fi connection by the look of it. Okay, something's happening. Oh, there we go, look at that. They have connected together and now they have frozen. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the app that we have to use with this dashcam. So if we click on the dashcam tab, it may well allow us now to have a look at some of the footage we've recorded. Just like many of you, this is the first time I have set up this app. There are a couple of different dash cam apps available for the Nextbase units. When I did the 333, which didn't have a screen, that had a different app. Then the 222 Duo didn't actually use an app at all, and now the 322 uses this app. So the three different types of cameras have used two different apps. Okay, well, it seems to be very slow, but there we go. It is working. They've connected together. I would have hoped that you'd have been able to connect the two, see the video files that were stored. Oh, here we go. This is exactly what I was waiting for. And then be able to play them. This file cannot be played at this time. Please download it to your phone and try again. Okay, so you actually have to download the video file. I'm guessing here, and then we download it, and then we could then play that video file. So down the bottom here, we've just got these. Lock it, download it, or bin it. So I'm guessing that will go and download, and then we can view it. So this is all the MP4 and JPEG files which I've recorded on here, which is good. It records in a usable format, MP4. You can watch that on any device. So that's cool. So okay, so that's the app, and then that's back to our live view. So the app's quite basic, allows you to download files from here if you want to keep them. You can live view to make sure the camera's set up, and you've got your SOS feature. Phone call not supported. Thank you for trying the Emergency SOS. This feature requires your device to be compatible of placing and receiving phone calls. Please download this app on a phone and try again. Okay, so this is because I'm doing it on a tablet. It hasn't got that capability of making phone calls, so I'm guessing if you downloaded this on your phone, you would get a different message here, which is kind of cool. So there we go. So that's the app. So we've done that part, and pretty easy to set up, and it took us 6 minutes. So my overall view of the Nextbase 322GW. This is a great little camera, only $79.99 in Halfords at the moment. It's got parking mode, so it records when the vehicle's parked. It's got some nice features built into it. It's got GPS in there. It's got the easy remove mount, so you can take it out of the vehicle if you're worried it's going to get stolen. It comes with everything you need in the box except for the SD card. It's got a nice big display, nice and easy to set up. The app didn't take us too long. So my overall verdict on this, it's another great Nextbase product. Works well, nicely made, looks good. Now let's just check out the video footage from it and make sure that it is actually worth our money. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, hit the bell notification so you get an upload notification for next time I upload a video. Your thumbs up are appreciated if this video helped you out. I just do this as a hobby, so all your appreciation is appreciated. And thanks for watching on this video, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Now we get some video footage from the actual camera. I'm really surprised at how bad quality this footage is. This is a 1080p 60 frames a second, but yet you can't make out any vehicle number plates. Even approaching this car in front of me, you can't make out the number plate until we get really close up to it. And the quality of the video, even from the cars around us, isn't great. We get some good on-screen information here. We've got the location, we've got the camera make, we've got the time, the date, miles per hour, which you'll see in a second. But when you look at vehicles coming the other way, you just can't make out the number plates. So what happens if someone hits your car and then drives off? You're going to get it on video, but then you're not going to get their number plate because the cameras aren't not good enough to actually record the number plate. So I was quite surprised at this with this camera. And we'll see another video here. So here's driving through town. The vehicles are easy enough to make out, you can tell what they are, but it's very difficult to actually read any of the vehicle's number plates, and that's the main objective of a dash cam, so you can get good video footage in the event of an accident. See, coming up behind this Polo, you can only just about read the number plate now, but then you can't read it any other time. So the video footage isn't that great off this camera. It was better off the cheaper Nextbase that I reviewed the other day. So I'll leave it up to you to decide whether or not you want to buy this camera. But thanks again for watching, and hopefully I'll see you on the next video.